Okay, I'm coming back in. This is part two. You love technology, right? Because it was working, but I think my internet was going wonky because it just kept spinning and spinning and spinning. So let's see if we can get this at least one card done. So as I had previously mentioned, no,
We cannot have our camera
crooked,
so jinkity.
janky. Let me get it fixed.
I'm all for. There we go.
Okay.
Not
Is that
touching
better?
nothing, but
Is
that's
that
a lot
better?
better.
Okay.
See, at least I'm at least jankety.
Okay.
Oh,
And she moved my desk. I have this fancy dancy desk that I could stand up and stamp if I wanted to, but not today. Okay. So I said we needed to cut this piece to 2.5 by 4. So 2.5 just seems really small. Let me double check my measurements here. Oh, 2.5. So right now it's measuring at 3. So I'm going to kind of take off just 1/4 of an inch off of each side because I don't want to cut off all of my different colors. So we're just going to trim this down to that 2.5. All right. So that's what we're going to be left with. Now that black piece of scrap that I have somewhere, here we go. I'm going to take this and did I shut this or do this at 4? No, I have not. So we're going to do this at 4, but I'm going to, again, just take off a tiny bit off of each side. Move this up a little bit more so that you can see it. Okay. Facebook was so much easier for me, everybody, but I do appreciate y'all being patient with me, and I will get this figured out because I'm not going to let some equipment.
and we will get the camera angle.
And we'll get the
fixed.
camera angle fixed, and then I'm not touching it. It's not going to be taken down. I need to take my black piece now, and I need to cut it. If this is cut at 2.5 by 4, I need to cut this at 2 3/4 so that I have a little border by 4 1/4, so that I have a small border around my paper. Okay. So that's basically, that's the hardest part, is laying down your scraps. And really that's not that hard. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus, and I'm going to lay down my tape. And then I'm going to put that in the center, line that up the best that I can. All right. So we have that done. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish my front. I'm going to lay this piece of designer's paper down. And if you really wanted to mix patterns and things, you could do this. I'm not so good at mixing patterns, but now that doesn't look too bad. So let's go for it. We're going to mix these patterns up, and we're going to go for this. So we're going to cover up this side, because both sides of this paper are really pretty, and I love the vibrant colors. They're pastel, but they're so bright and cheery. And after the year I've had so far, everybody, I need bright and cheery. So I'm just kind of out of whack, I guess. I don't know. I lost my mom in February, and I've been cleaning out her stuff, and she was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator also, and I completely forgot I didn't even introduce myself, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sue Sanders, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live at Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. I've been a demonstrator now for 4 years, and believe it or not, I've been doing Facebook videos for that long. And technology is still kicking me. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and place this down in the center of our card base. And mixing patterns is always something that's really been hard for me. But with Stampin' Up! Papers, they coordinate so well together because this is all one paper pack. I can be pretty much sure that they're going to go together. And I really like that. That is really kind of cool. I have die cut 3 of the friends in white. I've already, no, I'm sorry, I backed that up. I die cut 2 out of white, and then I stamped the word friend in blueberry bushel, and I die cut that. What we're going to do is we're going to stack all 3 of these to make them pop up a little bit, but not the dimensional pop-ups, but this still gives it dimension being on our card front. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my green glue with my Precision Point bottle, and I'm just going to start putting some glue. You could do this with the adhesive back sheets. It's just that when I went ahead and die cut this, I just didn't even think about the adhesive sheets. The other thing that you could do is you could use the foam sheets and stamp on a piece of white your friend, and then die cut that, and that would give you a pop-up as well. So there is our friend there. Now we're going to go ahead and take our third one that we have stamped, and so if you are joining me on the replay, give me a shout out that you saw me. I would appreciate that. If you like what you see, then hit the like and subscribe button below, and then that way you will be notified when I go live.